Hi everyone, it's Tom Gentile. Welcome to Tom's Trading Room, and this is my market outlook for the week ending March 4th, 2016. Another great week. I want to talk a little bit about seasonality. I want to show you a little bit on technicals, and then we're going to move forward. I'm going to talk a little bit about something called darknet. So, first of all, month of March looks really good. We talked about this last week. We've been talking about this now since the middle of February. But if you take a look at this calendar that I have here on the screen, this is a seasonal calendar looking at the top 400 stocks that are traded. Now, of those top 400 stocks, what we're looking for is we're looking for high historical patterns where stocks can either move to the upside or the downside. The more green that we see on each calendar day, the more bullish we see based on long-term seasonality. If this was more red, we'd see bearish. Well, folks, I haven't seen a screen that had this much green on it in quite some time. And what this tells me is that the month of March is seasonally a bullish month for individual stocks. But let me tell you what else is popping up on here that nobody knows about. And that is that the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the S&P 500, the S&P 400 mid-cap, they're all popping up too with very high probability patterns moving forward through the month of March. Let's take a look at some technicals real quick, and let me see if we can confirm some of this. So last week we talked about this, and we talked about the bullish move in the S&P, and it continued as we went from 195 on SPY to now cracking at the illustrious 200 resistance level. I think we're going to break this, and it would not surprise me if we're knocking on 210's door by the time we come into April, all right? Because of that high seasonality, because also we are now seeing volatility dropping. I'm also going to show you a couple more charts that I think confirm this as well. But I'm expecting to continue to see moves higher. Would love to see more volume come in the market. That's the only thing I think that's missing from this bullish equation that we're seeing here. This is a chart of TBT. This is the reverse bond chart. So as stocks move higher, I'd like to see this chart also move higher, and I believe that it will. All right, as this chart moves higher, what it's telling us is that interest rates are going to be slowly creeping up. Now, the reason that's good news is because if you see money moving out of bonds, where's it going to be going? It's either going to be going into cash, which the dollar is strong enough already, or it's going to be going into equities, which is where I believe much of that money is going to go. All right. Take a look at FXE. There's another place that this money could be going, and that is into the Eurodollar. If money flows into the Eurodollar, that's also, in my mind, a risk-on move to the markets, and which is also good for equities. So, I've got this box in right here where 106 is our support level. We bounced off it pretty nicely here. Came down, but we bounced up pretty nicely toward the end of the week. All right, last chart I want to show you here is a chart of crude oil, or the crude oil ETF, which is USO. Now, I'm a big bull on crude, and I'm a big bull on crude because we're in the seasonal bullish time frame. All right, since the end of February, or actually the middle of February, crude oil has gone from the mid-20s to hitting $35 a barrel lately. That's a big move up, but I think we're halfway there. I still think we got another $10, perhaps even $15 a barrel move between now and July. This is also something that I believe is going to be beneficial for the stock market. And we talk about darknet, and darknet has had some bullish opportunities in the overall markets, but we're also starting to see more bullish opportunities for swing traders. So, swing trading looks good. Seasonality looks good, and technicals are starting to tell us that the market really does want to go higher, that the path of least resistance is up. You wanted the details, folks. If you're members of our site, you can get the details as well as our trade of the week, and also a really good look at how we scan darknet step by step by step. If you're not one of our members and you want to check us out, I got a 7-day free trial right up here in the top right-hand corner, www.tomsoptiontools.com. Click on that 7-day free trial. That's a full trial. That'll give you everything and anything that you want to see that's on our website. All right? Thanks a lot, folks. Have a great trading week, and I'll see you next week.